Leaving Eagleshire. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Eagleshire, free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. May be certain that we will return. I must confess that at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlie and thrive once more to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered a good watch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. Alfino, Joseph, shall we then? By order of Chief Slowfix, Uplanders can come and go at will. É o que estava a dizer, mas que é por causa da máscara que eles fazem. One moment for clearing away barricade. Finally, we can continue our journey. Oh God! Não havia tipo, não podiam só afastar. Não. Bombs. Bearing any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Eagleshire, let us strike out at once. I am ready whenever you are, but let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. Queria verificar uma cena. Mas eu pensei ainda também depois. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Sharlayan gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, this plain that much of it is given back to the wilderness. It's okay, continue. In a cave in which Mataya resides, situated to the southern edge of the Hitherlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You will not find it unless you know know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach the bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, thence head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Bluff? Roof? This is the entrance. You summoned Kavis, Joseph. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done a lot to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but will not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. It's a sort of name. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. Our way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bucker, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me? Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Forbidden knowledge.
"'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilthabad under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
You were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Well, the Great Library study should pose any difficulty for a hero like you, but if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well, then I'll know you who can be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric brand. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal, one of who will help you locate the tomb. The other's that broom yonder, who will let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy. Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what honor it is to serve you? I am given to understand you wish to enter the great Cuba library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving in this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. You stand before the great Cuba Library, one of Idalin's foremost repositories of knowledge. A land it has fallen into disuse since the exodus some summer since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. My apologies, sir. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's stone. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report my lady. It's a dungeon. Built by the learned men and women of Charlian, the great Cuba Library is the greatest repository of knowledge in all of Eotia. Lining its towering shelves are tomes beyond count, gathering from the farthest reaches of the realm. Like the city-state, however, the library was abandoned by its caretakers when they fled to their motherland in the face of Caroline invasion. And now, 15 years since its doors were sealed, you will be the first soul to set foot within its halls. Your destination is the forbidden section deep within the library, where lies your objective, the fruits of Mateus' research on the etheric temperature. The rise of the Garlean Empire in year 1522 of the Sixth Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of the Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles which serve to indicate the individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire that has yet to be verified. Royalty Zeus, the Emperor, a member of the royal family in a line of succession, were a member of the royal family with no claim to the throne, Military van Lagatus, Tol Tribunus Laticavus, Sas Tribunus, Angusticlavus ou Profectus Construm, Rem Primus Pilus ou Pilus Prior, Quo Primi Ordenas no Ortorium. É por isso que os nomes dos Garleans são bem lixados. O Zenos é, por exemplo, o Zenos Vos Galvos, porque ele é o herdeiro ao trono. Vir optio Tessanus or Decorian ou Endoplicorus or Logornius. Specialist, Nano, Chief Engineer, Mal Primus Medicus or Senior Magitech Technician, Lux, Chief Medicus or Magitech Technician, Curse, Senior Medicus or Senior Technician, Gen, Medical as a Technician. Okay.
Away with you!
Este é mais. Public Official Seal Dictator of Principes Senatus Het Consul Praetor Tribunus Plebis Aedilis or Questor Go Censor Fei Unknown Heir Unknown Dus Lictor. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the Bas title, and there is a smaller group which appears to be composed of respected artisans who have adopted the Stan title. The An title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service. essences and permutations. Chapter 1: The Six Natives and Myriad Creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The destiny of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistures of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter 2: The Tree Conquest, Boundless and Unwavering. Earth crowns lightning, water erodes earth, lightning bolts water. Chapter 3: The Tree Submissions, Timeless and Unbending. Fires is extinguished by wind. Sim, eu agora almoço e outra. Tá bom, sim. Okay. Ice is melted by fire, wind is obstructed by ice. Though there is some debate as to whether or not Merway Bell's Bleofwin and her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the Western continent, there is no denying that the navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is their first encounter with Mabel Jazz, as well as other indigenous people and creatures which seem curiosity intent on their demise. These travel journals have since inspired the legion of explorers and treasure hunters who trace the League's journey. Yet, in spite of their numbers, the existence of a bleeding city of gold remains unconfirmed.
Away with you! Away with you!
Though there is some debate as to whether or not Melville Fish Ring and their League of Lost Bastards were the first heroes in the wait, she didn't even leave.
With you.
Beauty is ephemeral, but it's meaningful. My lady Amandine knows this well, lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have a genuine article in my keeping, but alas I shall have to settle for pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions, then secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station, I know. Gods, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. La 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 la. Wait, what? I got a new crystal.
So this is the tome. Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Coffee.